Good afternoon. You join us live from Jeonju World Cup Stadium, where it has finished Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors 2, FC Seoul 1. I'm joined here by Jon Christian.
안녕하세요.
Yeah, fellow Los Cruzado Verdes from the Jeonbuk Foreign Supporters Group, and also running the Elimination Game on our website at the moment in time. John, I think we should get a little bit forward. We're struggling with the light a little bit here. Apologies, everyone. That's better.
Yes.
Technical difficulties there. Yeah, so, John, how did you view the match?
I thought it was a good match. Still very early in the season. There were so many crosses to nobody, like incomplete passes. I think once we start actually firing the way that we know we're capable of, I think it will be just no questions asked as to who wins the league.
Yeah, I think there's still a lot of new players fitting in, a lot of new tactics setting in, but it was a better improvement. It was an improvement from the midweek, an improvement from Incheon last week. I wouldn't say it was a stellar game of football for the neutral. It was a kind of a boring first half. There was a lot of falling about on the floor from both teams. But second half, Jeonbuk broke the deadlock. Kim Min-jae with a lovely header.
Yes. Great corner from EJ Song.
Yeah, so corner in from EJ Song, met by the head of Kim Min-jae, and it was headed in the near post. But what should really be noted for FC Seoul, what should be concerning them, is their veteran defender Kwak Tae-hee left Kim Min-jae vacant and with plenty of space to get his header away. But all credit to Kim Min-jae, where he's due. He's only 20 years old. Had a great performance at both scoring the goal and his defensive work today. He was playing as a bit of a stopper and just breaking up those last ditch tackles and breaking up some plays and things. So he won man of the match today, and I think fully deserved based on the performance.
Yes.
The second goal, John, was you enjoyed it particularly.
I did enjoy it particularly. There was chaos in the box. All of Jeonbuk wanted a penalty kick, and Adrian was like, "No, guys, I got this," and put it into the back of the net, scoring against his old club.
Yeah,
you have to wonder what's going through Hwang's mind right now, right? Like he's one of the foreigners that got away during Hwang's tenure.
Yeah, FC Seoul manager Hwang Sung-hong. Yeah, it's one of the many players he has let go, and he's come back to haunt him today, and. You probably feel a bit regretful. It was it was a bit of a scramble. Lee Sung-gi went down. There was calls for a penalty, but the ball bounced loose, wasn't cleared by the FC Seoul defence, and Adriano just blasted it home. He also had another chance to get one away later on, but Yang Han-bin, the FC Seoul keeper, did a pretty good save to stop it. So all credit where credit's due. Finally, there was a goal for FC Seoul at the end of the game from Kim Song. I can't remember. I do apologise. The name has just escaped me at the last minute there. Free kick at the end. It was more of a consolation goal than anything. Hit the inside of the woodwork and into the post. Nice free kick. But yeah, that's it. Deserved result really on reflection, but not a great game of football. Lots to work on for both teams, but more so FC Seoul and Jeonbuk. That's it. Now we're going into the international break. We've got John with us, though. He's just going to give us a quick update on the elimination game. After nearly all the games have been completed, there's still Suwon and Pohang to come at 4 o'clock. But how is everything else?
So out of the 42 or 43 players, only about 8 of us remain perfect right now. So it's been a lot of fun. We have our first elimination. So lots of teams with only 1 lives. It's only the 3rd round. So a lot of them are on the edge there. So I haven't seen how Daejeon have done today. Paul Neat choosing Daejeon, or choosing
whoever's versing Daejeon.
Who are versing Daejeon. So I haven't seen what's happening to that. A lot of people chose Jeonbuk today. I think that was the plurality of voters, with 11 people chose Jeonbuk to win today. Gangwon won yesterday. So a lot of people happy, unlike last week when Ulsan lost and 14 people had chosen Ulsan.
It was a bloodbath last week in the elimination game.
Very standard this week.
We've got a couple of comments here, and one person loving Suwon. Well, they're about to kick off, so tune in. We've got Adam LR with Incheon greater than Jeonbuk, who are greater than Seoul. Well, you could also argue that Gangwon are greater than Incheon in that case, but I think looking at the table, I think that's a fair reflection. But yeah, Incheon had a good game last week as well. We've touched on that in the pre-match preview with Paul Carver. But yeah, Incheon played well last week against Jeonbuk and fully deserved their win. And we've got Suyeong Park with Hwang out, and I think that's the feeling of most FC Seoul fans.
But what about Jeonbuk supporters?
Oh, Hwang In, if you're...
Hwang In.
But, yeah, no, I think FC Seoul fans have a right to be a bit annoyed with the manager. I think we've been saying it a lot.
But, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to fully implement your system, maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years. So we just have to give him more time, you know, and to see how much he can really do at FC Seoul.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, selling all the players he sold, Dayan, Adriano a year ago, Tagahaki a year ago, and he's got rid of, he got Yunil Lok and Osmar this season as well.
Lopez didn't play today.
Anderson Lopez, yeah, he played it.
Oh, he did play today.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, Evandro didn't play, I think. Evandro didn't play, Park Ji-young didn't play, so both of them were absent from the squad altogether. It was a strange selection by Park Ji-young, and he set himself up for defeat. He set himself up here not for the win. And despite a couple of good early chances from FC Seoul, they can't really complain with the result, in my opinion. It's a slightly biased opinion, I know, but I think it's fair. Anyway, we have to get going because they are cleaning up here, so as usual we have to quickly get out. So you can find all our previews. We're coming into an international break, so we're going to have previews up for the Careers Friendly, but K-League 2 is still happening next week, so make sure we're going to have lots of previews for K-League 2. We're going to be at K-League grounds next week.
But no elimination challenge.
No elimination challenge next week because it's K-League. Not both leagues are in play, so don't worry if you don't get anything in this week. That's it from us. You can follow us here on Facebook for all the updates, on Twitter at K-League United, and you can also find us on YouTube now on our YouTube channel. Just search K-League United as well, or just visit the website as well. That's always the best. Just visit the website. Anyway, that's it from us. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video and you want to see some of these in the future, go ahead and click subscribe by hitting the button here, and you can see these faces in the future. Thanks for watching.